Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. We had a great day. Here we are inside the Ford Raptor R. I'm actually on my way right now to try to find some Chevy dealers to work on the tire change, to get that all figured out. But hey, I wanted to give all of you a quick update today. As all of you know, I've had my Z06 for about 6 months now, a bit over 6 months. It's been a great car. I've been loving it. I've been saying nothing but good things non-stop for months and months and months. We've been like we are the number one destination for everything Z06. So which is pretty cool. And given our credibility on the channel, we always have to report on the good, the bad, everything. And with all the amazing that's been out with the car, I had to report on an issue that we experienced. It's not just me experiencing it. There's other owners reaching out to me, telling me about how they're in the same situation. Frankly, when you buy the car, there's a contract you have to sign, and the contract says don't sell the car for 6 months because they're trying to stop the flippers. It makes sense. It also gives a reward to people who didn't flip their car. It's called reward points, 500,000 of them. When I bought the car, and when many of you bought the car as well, no one told us about having to sign up ahead of time or with any window for these reward points. People have reached out to me telling me they're in the same situation. And the reason why I'm calling it a situation now is because 6 months have rolled over and we're trying to find out, how do we even get these points? It's looking like you had to sign up within 30 days of buying the car. That's the official policy, right? We have found that out finally through Chevrolet. The beauty of it all is that we are figuring this out. Now, there hasn't been anywhere online that actually shows you about this policy, because when you buy the car, it doesn't mention anything about these windows of time, like the 30-day window or even the 45-day window that exists after 6 months rolls around, where they have to check your information to verify you still have the car. So all this information no one really knew about, and it's great because the coverage that we shared helped to shine light on this process. So everyone is getting helped out from it, which is fantastic. Chevrolet has acknowledged the process, and they're looking into making it better for everybody. It looks like I might get my points. Nothing's official quite yet, but I wanted to give you an update that Chevy is aware of the issue that us Z06 owners are experiencing. This is a unique issue because it really faces early adopters. My coverage that we shared was the very first case we've ever seen of this. And as a result, I've had a lot of people reach out or try to sign up, and they're being told the same thing as me, that they can't get the points because the time window has passed. Because, you know, we buy these cars, we wait years to get them, we want to enjoy them, drive them, take them to the track. You know what I'm talking about. What I'm getting at here is since nowhere in the process does it mention a window in time that you have to sign up, people didn't know this, and it's been unfortunate. I am trying to ask Chevy if they can accommodate for people like me who did not know that this existed, because again, it didn't say anywhere about time windows. It said new and existing rewards members can get it, but that's all it said. The dealerships didn't know. No one I knew knew. Everyone I actually know from Chevy, like the dealers, etc., they thought everything was looking golden. I'd get those points when the time window rolls over, right? This is a problem that a lot of the exotic car buyers are facing when they're going into the Z06, like Ferrari owners, McLaren owners. We're not very familiar with these processes. And they're coming from other performance cars, they're simply not going to know any of this, especially when it's not called out. Luckily, this is being acknowledged, that the time windows aren't being expressed. This is something that Chevy is looking into fixing, which is great to hear. I'm happy that we're able to show not just the positive, the amazing coverage, but also help the process and help all of you. This is the purpose of journalism. This is the purpose of reporting on issues, because it helps everyone. And I'm so happy that us making that video has helped so many of you, because the amount of people reaching out to me, it feels good knowing that we're helping people. We're helping the process. As it stands now, the process is getting looked at more from Chevrolet, and I believe we will be getting our points. Getting the points, we're going to be spending it with Chevy to find out what we can get. I know you can get upgrades like accessory packages. You can also get parts like brake pads. There's a lot you can do with it. Even like service, I believe you can use it on. I have all the accounts for many years now. I just never had the Z06 synced in with it. which is interesting. Interesting, like the GM Financial, the My Chevrolets, all those. I've learned something, in the future, I'm going to use this process because it's being highlighted upon. Let me actually touch base on the official messaging that has been said regarding the time windows that we're finally seeing. Real quickly, what's funny is that people are telling me how they were calling in at My Rewards and they're being told very different things. You have to sign up before you buy the car, or to wait 1 year. The information has been all over the place, and luckily it's being looked into. You have approximately 30 days or so. You have a short window where you can register the vehicle for GM rewards under your GM accounts, like My Chevrolet. Once you acknowledge that you have the vehicle under the rewards program, then that is when you are accepted into the system to get the reward points, which is, wow, that's news. That's news. Once 6 months rolls around, you have approximately 45 days or so, and then after 45 days, that gives Chevy enough time, or GM Rewards enough time, to find out, double check who owns the car. Do you still own the car? I believe they go through their records, which is nice to see that they double check things, for sure. Once they double check, you really get your money after 45 days, after the 6 months rolls around. Overall, what I did find out from Chevy was that the process was meant to be positive, was meant to be good. The concerns are understood. The concerns are understood, and they are looking into making it right. As I mentioned, I am asking to see if we can help everybody in this process, and I believe they're going to make accommodations. This is just an early report. It all depends what they say officially soon. But it's good. It's good that things are getting worked out, and we're helping people. Everyone is acknowledging that some things should be looked into. Thank you, Chevy. I really appreciate it. I'm happy to hear that they do care about their buyers when it comes to this type of vehicle, and they want to make things right. Luckily, I got confirmation that the ball was dropped by nobody. This is just a system that they are working at improving to make sure that it's understood by everybody. And the stipulations are clearly seen, unlike how they are now. In this channel, we give true, fair, honest coverage. And that's what the last video was. And I'm reporting back that it's looking good. It's looking good. So I'll let you know what they say. I'm off to a different Chevy dealers now to try to see if we can find one that can work on the Z06. It's a different scenario where the dealers are kind of like afraid of the carbon wheel situation. And we're helping that process too. So with our first-hand experience, we are helping it for everybody. And anyways, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. And I'll see all of you in the next episode.